Hello?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Well, it's not Sunday. We talk on Sunday.
I know. I just thought I'd call.
I thought it was a beautiful story, mainly in the fact that Reed never meets her.
I think it's funny how we've been doing this for 6 months and we've never met. You know, like, one Google search of me and you'll find my FBI file photo, but I have absolutely no idea what you look like. I've shaved, by the way, since then. I used to be sort of fascinated with the Yeti, and I thought that
I don't
maybe
know
if
what you look like either.
Really?
To me, the most amazing things in cinema are the things that happen in the viewer's mind. And the idea of never seeing someone really appealed to me because Maeve would be whatever anybody wanted her to be. And Breen's brilliance in the Maeve stuff was at every point trying to tell a love story in the exact 180-degree opposite way that we've told any love story here before.
The only intimate part of you I've seen is your brain. When I studied the MRI you sent me, that's when I said, this is a guy I need to get to know.
One of the things that Messer and I had talked about with regard to sort of mystery structure in general is that the audience will forgive a convenient answer to a mystery if it promises a more complicated story. And I was thinking about that with regard to Reed's headaches, and I was thinking, what if Reed started talking to somebody interesting, somebody the audience wasn't expecting?
Guess I'll talk to you next Sunday. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
And then that was just it. I mean, from that point on, we knew exactly what it was. We knew that it would be a woman. We knew that it would be somebody who was as brilliant as he was, but just in a different way. And we knew it would be somebody who he would have this mysterious relationship that we wanted to take as many episodes as possible to sort of explore and figure out what that meant.
She wants to meet.
Wait, you guys have never met?
When Matthew called me, he warned me and said, well, now we may never see your face, so you might just be known as this mystery woman for 3 episodes. And I actually thought the idea was really cool. I thought that's awesome if you only see snippets of her, the back of her head or whatever. And then as we got talking with producers and everything in the network, we found out more and more about who she is and what was happening, and it became important for the audience to be let in on the secret a bit.
I think you're excited but afraid. Seeing her will only make the relationship better. Trust me.
Seeing Maeve's face at the end of episode 810 is such a lift to the episode.
Hello?
And then in episode 12, when she's held captive, that story could only work by seeing Beth Riesgrath. You want to see her performance. You want to see who she is as a character. You want to see her fight.
Get on the ledge.
Now!
No. If you're gonna kill me, you kill me. But I am not jumping, because I want to live long enough to see Spencer arrest you.
You want to see her invest in her relationship with Dr. Reed in the same way that you've seen Matthew invest on his side in with Reed and Maeve.
I don't love you. Sorry.
I understand.
You can see on his face and on Maeve's face, this is what we have to do. And I'm saying something that is not true. And you're taking the audience expectation for what's going to happen in the story, and you're completely twisting it on its head.
Diane, I offered you a deal, and you can still take it. Me for her. Let me take her place.
You would do that?
Yes.
You would kill yourself for her?
Yes.
In the end, the decision to go is really hers. She knows that the world needs Spencer more than she does, and a world without Spencer to her is no world worth living in. So she makes that call.
Thomas Merton. Who's Thomas Merton?
He knows. He knows.
Who's Thomas Merton? Who is he?
He's the one thing you can never take from us.
Love is our true destiny. We do not find the meaning of life by ourselves alone. We find it with another.
No.
I was really lucky to get to write the beginning of the Maeve story and to write her death. But the reason the story is so good is because everybody contributed. The writing staff figured out a relationship and how it progressed. And then, it wasn't just Matthew and Beth who helped out with the story. You got a sense of the entire team wanting to help Reed find this woman. It just was one of those stories where I just feel like everybody made that story as good as it could be. And we get to do it once in a while, but when we do it, it just feels like the car is firing on all cylinders and everybody wants to do the best version of that story. And that's a privilege then. It's a privilege to be telling that story.
We tell these dark stories, and almost sometimes it feels like they're impossibly dark, as this is the instance with Reed and Maeve. But I guess the only hope I can have as an entertainer is that if a glimpse of the optimism in Reed triumphing over this darkness is able to hopefully inspire people that have experienced some kind of loss to get through it or to feel something optimistic about darkness, then I feel like I'm doing something good for the world. So hopefully that comes through. And I think the team helping Reed kind of get his life back together and the love that he shares for them can be some kind of beacon.